We're learning new things here on the show that's called
Jungle Motion TV Podcast.
Here We Are.
Do you like that TV podcast is in the name?
Nope.
I think it's we laughed really hard about it. We were like, that is hilarious.
But I'm the grump. So, is that shocking?
Welcome to the Jungle Motion TV Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Jungle Bri or Brian Jensen, and with me,
You're the host.
we're hosting each other. I want to feel hosted.
This is not my house.
I'm the only host.
And I'm Jay.
Wow, that satisfied you immediately when I fixed it. I'm ready to participate now. This is a new thing. Welcome. I hope you guys are excited. I'm excited to be here. And, gosh, I can't stress enough how quick and easy this was to set up today for you. so just don't assume we
Today only.
Yeah, don't assume that a lot of extra work into this.
Just
we
assume that it was just today
popped it together
for
about
a couple minutes.
Kyle, what do you think setup time was? 30 minutes?
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe 30.
Between 30 minutes and
In a
3
week.
hours. Yeah. I'm excited to be podcasting again.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. We used to have a podcast called Silver Boys Brunch Squad. I used to have one called The Movie Jungle. And now we've got Jungle Motion TV Podcast.
We're here.
We're here.
I don't know what we're doing.
Nope. Kyle, how are we looking on the cameras over there?
Well, I keep bumping into each one of them, so it's pretty great. Nice.
Well, I wish the people could see how much room you have to live your life over there.
It's really good that you're small and lithe.
Lithe. You say lithe?
Lithe.
Nice.
It's a word. Look it up.
Yeah.
Google it. Actually, Kyle, edit this in. Life. I think it's ITH.
Edit
No,
this
it's
in.
Y. It's Y, isn't it?
Oh, you want him to edit in the on-screen spelling?
Yeah, I wanted him to Google life in his edit.
Yeah. I'm excited. This is going to be a companion podcast to some other fun shenanigans we're going to get up to soon. I have no idea when this is going to be seen or heard in comparison to the other funny sketches and skits we're doing. But, yeah, Jungle Motion TV, we're doing the thing. It should be a lot of fun. How's your shirt?
Well, it's the shirt I like to
It's a
ruin.
very cool shirt. And that shirt, it's the thinnest shirt I've ever seen in my life. It's made of tissue paper, essentially.
This is a story shirt.
Let's hear the story.
So I got it at a thrift shop in Tucson,
Mm-hmm.
where I lived for a minute. But this was a couple years ago.
Yep.
Slobby Robbie. It's called Mr. Cool's. I went there, got the shirt. The first time I ruined this shirt was after a show, doing a little dance. I fell down on a desk, broke my rib. So there's this little hole over here
Yep.
where my ribs are scarred. And then another time, I stained it.
The second story was more exciting than the first story.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you stain it with?
Well, wine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wine. Wine, would you do that?
It's a goof.
Nice.
I
Kyle's
wish
crawling
anybody
around
could
on the
see the
Well,
creepy crawlery.
I was standing over by the fan, and I was like, this ain't going to work.
No,
And also-
you look happier since you
Oh, I'm
moved.
much happier.
That's
And
good.
also, the iPhone, which is, top-notch gear that
Yep.
we're working with,
Yep.
couldn't decide which face to focus on with you
Oh, beautiful.
and your T-shirt full of faces.
I'm kind of offended. That's my phone.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't know that I'm the human here. Wow.
Yeah, or the human over 30.
Tiger Woods. I'm probably making it do it again by showing off the shirt.
I turned off the autofocus. We should be good, but it was neat watching it dance.
That's hilarious.
Who are we paying attention to? This young talented man or
strapping
this
Tiger
older
Woods.
talented man? Which one?
Oh, man. This is a McDowell's shirt, by the way. Shout out McDowell's, McDowell's92.com, one of our sponsors. Your shoes, McDowell's as well.
Oh.
Yep. There you go.
You know what? I've been meaning to ask you or Jimmy this question.
Yeah.
People see these shoes and they think, sick.
Yep.
You have Jordans.
Yeah.
And so they say, bro, Jordans? And I don't know how to respond. In my mind, I want to go.
You say even better. They're bootleg Jordans.
I want to go. They're not Jordans. They're cooler. But then,
yeah,
to a stranger, that is, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, I like that response.
Those are Jordans.
Now you're opening their mind. That wait a minute, maybe the regular Jordans aren't
but then
the coolest option.
240-pound, 6'4" person lifts
Right.
my shoe up into the air and goes, "See,
Yeah.
look at the thing. How it's not the same." And they're like, "Yeah, cool, awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go anywhere else."
Sorry,
So-
my head was in frame that whole time.
Because
Oh, it was? I hope you edit in at least a little bit of it so people can see.
because Jimmy created this and you are his brother,
Yeah.
I'm like, how do you talk about the almost Jordan recognizability to somebody who doesn't know McDowell's?
Yeah, I tell them that it's even cooler and it's a bootleg brand called McDowell's, and I just send them to the page. I just try to get people to the Instagram with as little information as possible. That's my approach. Because he does such a good job curating shit that, like, we don't have to worry about. Like, once they're there, they'll get the gist of what McDowell's is up to.
So why isn't there a QR code in here?
That's a really good point. You should be able to flip
Jimmy!
your tongue inside out and have people scan your shoe.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I think I got the best SAT score in the family. It
Anyway, we've
shows.
talked about 2 of my articles of clothing. Next item, swishy pants.
Yeah, you wore your loud pants today. I wore my quiet pants. I'm Brian of Quiet Pants today. Wait, should we clap for the cameras for audio?
I think that'd be great.
Now you do one. Now I'm gonna do one. Now you do one, Kyle. That's delightful.
Didn't get it.
Oh man, look at we can see ourselves a little tiny way off in the distance.
You can.
I just want to also thank people for listening to
What a
this
privilege.
experimental episode, because we're learning, we're figuring things out, and it's going to be a fun time.
I'm not appreciative of you at all.
No, but I
Stick
am.
around for the second of it. I'll
He
say
doesn't
thanks.
care. I do, so we're right in the middle.
I'm glad that you're here for my coming out of a sick voice.
Yeah, he was sick for a bit. I got hit in the face yesterday really hard.
So sorry.
I have a fat lip. I can try to show my iPhone. I don't know how zoomed in it is, but can you see it? Or do I just look crazy, or both? Big old fat lip over here. I took an elbowed basketball game yesterday. I play basketball every Wednesday. We had a doubleheader. First game, we played a team of little weak people that were easy to beat. We won by like 35, but towards the end of the game, I jumped above one of these small people to grab a rebound, and on my way down, they had been reaching up for it, and their elbow just clocked me right in the face.
Oh.
And when I get hit in the face, when I get hit in the mouth, it's a little worse because my canine teeth, especially my right one, is a little twisted, like off kilter.
Annoyingly
So
specific.
it's like stabby.
Yeah.
So like this happens. This part of my lip has been split 500
Did you ever
times.
have braces?
No, never had braces.
Look
No.
into it.
Seems
So
too
next
late.
topic. No. I was thinking you got elbowed defensively, and in my mind this whole time I was like, man, I want to know what Brian's reaction was to getting hit in the
Like
face
a mean
on
elbow?
purpose. I thought you were hit in the face, like not like I want to fucking
No.
bust his lip, but like
Right.
you were in there.
I play.
Because I know you're a little aggro sometimes when shit doesn't go your way. So
Yeah.
to get in the mouth, anybody is gonna go.
More reactive. The dude apologized like I was gonna like strangle him. He looked at me with like fear in his eyes immediately.
Did you kind of want to?
I was not even annoyed with him at all.
You were like,
I hurt
so
myself.
sorry I had a mouth
Yeah, I hurt myself with my own athleticism essentially.
because you got too close.
I jumped above this little person and grabbed the rebound he was trying to get. I achieved what I wanted to, pass the ball off to my teammate, and then grab my lip and like I spent a lot of my basketball games down near the hoop next to the big people. That's how I help the team the best. And
You say big people.
yeah, the tall folks
Like
on the
me and
court.
you?
Yeah, like us.
All right.
Yeah, I spend my time down there. So elbows to the face, or 2 weeks ago I caught an elbow right up here to the head, and the bump just went away like 2 days ago. It was a huge bump, but I just expect it. It's part of basketball. If you
So
play down
tough.
low a lot, you just get hit in the face. It's a thing.
I'm a pussy compared to you.
Well, you just don't play basketball.
Here's what I did do, though.
Yeah.
That you don't even know the pain.
Okay. I can't wait to hear it.
I went to a wedding on Saturday. A little sick.
Okay.
Here's the socks I wear.
Already you've left
They're-
me in the dust.
They're white.
Yeah.
When you wear a suit,
Did you wear white
as
socks?
I've known at your wedding, as I found out at Brian's wedding, I DJ weddings 10 years in. Went to Brian's wedding and I was like, what socks are we wearing? Everybody's like, black. Duh. I'm
Everyone
like,
brought their own black
Oh.
socks, and he was like,
Oh.
what are we doing, guys?"
Oh. Never been in this seat before. So I had to borrow / steal. I still have those socks, Rob.
Yeah. Oh,
They-
those are from Rob, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Some good Under Armour black socks. Still have them.
Yeah.
I forgot those socks.
Yeah.
So my suit ends right here. Shoes are low.
Yeah.
The only socks I have are white socks.
Okay.
So I just don't wear any.
If you had like a black penny loafer, a white sock can look intentional.
I don't know what a penny loafer is.
Like a black loafer, just a simple black loafer. Is my foot in the frame? Yeah.
Sounds uncomfortable.
Not the best. Like Annie shoes. When you picture Orphan Annie, probably similar to whatever you're picturing on her feet.
I thought you said any shoes.
Like Annie shoes.
Any shoes. So anyway,
Yeah.
it made sense to just not wear socks.
Oh, you went no socks?
Wear no socks.
But you
So
still have bright skin filling that gap.
here I am.
Bright skin. So, like, same problem still, just now you're not wearing socks.
If I had a tan sock,
Uh-huh.
might have done it.
Yeah.
White, plum suit, pink shoe.
Yeah.
No.
I guess that it could have looked intentional with the no sock versus an accident with the white sock. Was that the goal?
I think it looked good.
Yeah, I could see that.
But what it didn't do is feel good.
No, that's
So I ripped off
probably
like
didn't smell good either.
the top of 4 of my toe knuckle
Ugh.
skins.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Does it still hurt?
No.
My lip doesn't hurt anymore either.
Good.
Not a lot. I'm at like a 1.5 pain on the pain index.
That's funny. Your face is killing me.
No.
Shut up! Little goblin crawling around here not making any noise.
That's like complaining about the little goblin, and one of your complaints was not making any noise. Oh my goodness. So
Yeah.
yeah,
The underside of your lip did remind me of a fruit snack, though.
it reminded you of a fruit snack. Was it a specific one? Like I'm
Gusher.
thinking of the. Oh, you're saying Gushers? Gushers are amazing.
Nailed it.
So is that the answer?
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, not where I was going. So thank you for cutting me off.
Let's pop the goo out of it.
No, you saved us all time. I was gonna try to describe one of the ones from the Welch's pack, but Gushers. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not Welch's.
It does feel like, I mean, there's obviously a lot of blood there.
I dare you to bite it until it bleeds so heavy that we all get to see it.
No, thank you.
Make that 1.5 a 7. Let's go.
That would suck.
Pain.
It hurt a lot when it happened. It hurt a ton when it happened. I was surprised, actually. Like,
Yeah?
Yeah, it hurt more than I thought.
Like the athleticism, like when you get hurt in sports, it's been a while for me. But
Right.
you're
But
like, ah!
You've got
but
some
you just keep
adrenaline that
going.
usually, like,
But sometimes it's
masks
like,
it.
hold on.
Yeah. It's like when you're wrestling,
Was it
when you
like that?
play wrestling with someone, you get bopped square in the nose, and, like, it's just the worst feeling. It
Or
hurts
when
like
your
crazy.
glasses go flying.
Yeah.
Then it's like, hey,
Hold
you
on.
just disabled me.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there was none of that. It was just during the game, so I just did my thing and made sure I wasn't
Did
bleeding.
you stop and make sure everyone know? It's because of my eye tooth
No.
and the way it's poking out.
No, but I did tell Trenton before the next game, because it happened little past midway during the first game, and then between the games, he asked about it, and I was like, yeah, it hurts more because his tooth is like sticks out, and like it. He's like, oh, that sucks, and I was like, yeah.
I'm
But
so glad you
we
never
won both games though.
ever tried to come to Smile Direct Club while I was there. I'm so happy.
You're happy I did or didn't?
I'm happy you didn't.
Oh, why?
Well, because there was a solution to straighten teeth that are
Right.
not that crazy, but like a little crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Just massive fucking lawsuits against them. For
Yeah,
not
I heard
working.
something about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it just doesn't work?
It's just an endless, we'll keep fixing it fucking loop.
Oh, that's so shady.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
No. Yeah. Braces work.
Yeah. I wanted braces when I was a kid, and my parents told me no.
My parents had more money than them.
I don't think it was a money thing.
What? Really?
Yeah,
Is it a
I
vanity
think.
thing?
No. My parents, when I was a kid, and if my parents are listening to this for some reason, correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember being told that since I don't take very good care of my teeth, they don't trust me to take good care of braces because there's like some like you got to do stuff while you have braces, I guess.
Yeah.
So instead of like, getting your kid braces and being like, hey, now you can learn to take good care of your teeth because you get it.
Yeah.
They were just like, no, we're not going to spend money on your teeth if you're not going to brush them.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay,
Kind of fair.
kind of fair.
How's your back?
Awful. Do you see this?
Yeah.
I do.
Do you need a
I
little
thought you looked
table?
more comfy on your knees, honestly.
Well, we'll figure it out. We're learning.
You're like
to do
leaning
it.
into that
We're
mic as
learning.
if that's where the mic has to be.
Yeah, you could hold it.
It doesn't have to be anywhere.
When I hold it, I can hear it, so I feel like
Oh.
it's very not friendly to hold.
Yeah.
Does this help?
Everything changes. Shut up.
Does this help? How loud was that?
Very.
Nice.
Good.
My water says my name.
Does it say your name or does it just read your
Well,
name?
if you'd shut up.
Brian! Brian!
I love my water. How's the water sound on the headphones, Kyle?
Wet.
It's my favorite fucking
That's Jay's whole thing.
adjective, dude!
That's his whole vibe. We talk about this a lot.
I contemplated showering and showing up with just soaking wet hair so that I could introduce myself as wet. Because it is a big piece of who I am.
Yeah,
Just wet.
Jay's a wet guy.
It's day 1, episode 1 or whatever.
Yep.
But if you smell what I'm sounding like, I'm coming off a cold. There's liquid in here.
Also, don't miss. He doesn't smell bad, like ever. So I don't want people to think you smell bad because you're wet.
If you smell behind my ears, it's not very good
How do you know?
because I touch
Can't
it and then I
put your
smell it.
lot changes in that 6
I do
inches.
this
Yeah.
and I rub it and I.
But then you drag it through the environment, changing the chemistry. By the time it gets to your nose, who knows?
You look uncomfortable.
Nothing's changed.
You could lay down
thought about that.
like on your belly,
In
like
about
like
6
it's a sleepover.
I'm gonna have to do a camera check here in a moment.
Oh, that's a good
So,
time to move your
then I'll-
body.
Then I'll
Yeah.
adjust.
Okay. Yeah, boy. Joking aside, I'm very excited.
Yep, I can do that. Yep, I can do that.
All right, chill out. You need braces. Anyway, next topic.
Fuck. That's harsh. Actually, my nephew Lincoln said that to me once. We were at
Lincoln
Betty's-
remembers all my lyrics to my songs.
Yes. We were at Betty's sister's house, and he was like 6, and he's like talking to me, and he's like looking at me funny, and then he like waits for his moment, and he's like, "Why are teeth so crooked?"
Jesus.
just bold like a child.
Kids don't give a shit.
No, they do not.
See, I could hear how annoying this was.
Oh, it's chapstick. I thought it was a microphone. We're back.
Oh, it's a microphone. I thought it was chapstick.
How was your pee? Get it all out? Nobody cares. I'm excited to.
Oh, fuck. I can't chew gum.
Oh, he's chewing gum. Here you go. Yeah. Although that does give us an opportunity to bring
Things
up
tasted
fact-
bad, so I put gum in.
Yeah, the microphone works really good from further away. It is weird because on our microphones we used to use, we were pretty on top of
You'll
them.
never know.
No, I do. I just said what I remember. Jay has what we call misophoria. He loves noises.
I like
like
noise.
noises that normally make everyone else cringe, like chewing noises and eating noises and crunching noises. He actually likes them. Yep, walking down the street. Oh, did someone leave their water running? Oh, I love that. Yeah, the main thing that I think there's lots
Someone
of
dragging their feet like that.
yeah, like most
that.
noises don't bother me. The ones that bother me, I think, are the ones that
Is someone writing in a new language with a pen that doesn't work? Oof, give me that.
a new language.
I want that noise.
Yeah. I wish I was like that because it's not useful for me to be annoyed that Betty is eating her lunch.
It is not useful, but boy, is it prevalent.
Sure is.
Yeah.
I wish no one had
Oh,
misophonia.
you've existed?
I'm just so Betty's like she's just over there existing. She's listening to her book, eating her lunch, living her life, doing nothing wrong.
Yeah.
And suddenly, out of nowhere, I want to run through my television. Can't handle it. I panic. I'll get up and be like, nope, and go and turn a movie on or something, or like start a YouTube video.
Because of the noise.
Yeah. Because it doesn't always bother me, but when it does, it just clicks, and
See,
I
I'm
must
not-
fix it right now.
I'm not like on the opposite side of that because I would want to interrupt that, but it's not because I don't like the noise. It's that I don't want that noise to live in solitude.
You don't want that to
For
be
that
the
person.
only noise. Yeah.
I want to say, like, let's give that some background.
Yeah, I think that's part of what's going on in my head because
Yeah.
I don't tell her to stop. I just need background noise.
Like, hey,
as
if
well.
I'm sitting on my phone, not hearing anything from my phone or the environment, first of all,
Yeah.
put a bullet in my head. There's something wrong with me.
Oh boy.
But if that is what I'm doing and then you start eating
Yeah.
cereal, I'll just turn on something.
So Jay likes noise is the moral of that story.
Yeah.
How often do you think we should look at the cameras? I'm not thinking about them a lot. Is that the right move? Kyle, just tell me to look at the camera whenever you want me to.
Shut your mouth.
He was about to say something in the microphone.
I don't like that you were over there and then now you're over there.
But look how much happier he is.
My back is.
Why does it still?
I definitely feel.
Why does it still feel like you're like indentured servitude over there?
Because I have to face this way.
Yeah, it's because he's
Face
facing.
the wall, Kyle.
It is. It's because he's facing away from us. That is okay. Well,
And
this
you
is
both,
an
and now you're
important.
both are like looking off camera.
We are. We're
To
looking at
avoid.
you. Yeah. No. This is an important
That's your
lesson
fault.
that we've learned for next time.
We'll probably want to rig up something more cozy. For
Yeah.
the
I got an idea for next time that'll be a lot better for you.
Okay.
Me too.
You're
Kyle,
thinking what I'm
just-
thinking.
Yeah, just
Hold him with
Kyle
our
to the
hands.
wall,
I was thinking he could sit right here.
but shrink him down like.
Yeah, shrink him down. We don't want him to be bigger than the light.
Oh, no.
I would say like 20% his size. Just put him right here,
Perfect.
so I can go. Good. That's good. And then pinch his little nips.
Yeah.
And when he gets angry, I can be like, "You stop it, you little." And you can edit yourself doing that, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Perfect.
God, what a blessing.
I'm glad we can physically shrink him and then he can edit in the behaviors.
I do need to pause, and so do you, to thank the fact that we have this guy, Kyle.
Station identification.
We wouldn't be doing this without Kyle.
No, I started to say that earlier.
I sure as fuck wouldn't.
Yeah, I started to say that earlier. Like, me and Jay have podcasted before. We've told you this. If you don't know, then you know what? Listen to the podcast because I already mentioned it. Fuck.
Amen.
No, we've done this, but not with Kyle. And bringing him on board is so exciting, not just for podcasting, for all the fun, silly shenanigans you guys are going to get to see. I can't wait to see the comments and see what you guys think of our funny videos we're going to make for you, and to read comments and stuff below these videos because these will be up. Some people are watching this on YouTube right now. Yeah, just having an actual, like, technical, talented video producing, brainstorming, fucking powerhouse of a human being, like, helping us create things is a complete game changer.
Your making me blush, and I'm gonna stare at the wall. You're welcome. This is fun. I'm happy to help, and I think this will be a hoot and a holler.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
It will be.
Yeah,
Stop crying now.
we have this thing where we give people time out and then we shower them with compliments. So Kyle's in timeout, and so that was the compliments. Yep.
Yeah.
That is kind of a funny. Would that work? What kind of lesson would that teach someone? Get in the corner. You're in timeout. Don't move. Look at the wall, and then while they're sitting there, just shower them with praise and compliments.
I think that means either you need therapy or they will definitely need it.
That's what I do with my dog.
That explains Reggie to a T.
Put him in the corner.
Better help.
Oh, Reggie
Tell him
is,
how much I
Because
love him.
help is needed.
Reggie's the best dog on the planet. Oh man,
Your parents didn't get it, so you definitely should.
that should be their slogan. Better help. Your parents didn't get it, so you definitely should.
Yeah. It should be their slogan.
Refreshing water.
We're all taking drinks into our microphones.
Kyle, you got any user comments you want to read to us?
Yeah,
from over
let's
there?
see what
do you
User
got?
comments.
Reader comments, listener comments.
All
This is
right.
episode 1.
They don't know that.
They do know that. We are gonna title it episode 1.
So what are the comments you got from the people over there?
We have one from Stacy commenting on what a lovely crystal rock lamp you have there.
Oh, thank you. It's
Talk about the lamp.
Talk about the lamp.
Talk about the lamp. I love saw lamps, and
let's
I'm
get
so
close.
excited
Let's
this
talk
is
about this
here.
lamp. Come here.
What do you like the most about the lamp?
I think what I like about it is that
Mm-hmm.
it's a mineral.
Which shade of orange is your favorite coming off of that thing?
Here's my
'Cause
favorite.
I'm really locked
I have
in
2
on
shades.
this right
I
here.
have 2 shades right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
This,
Mm,
it seems shadowy. It seems
right.
lame.
Negative even.
But that's only because you're comparing it to this,
Right.
which is
It's next to the brightest part
this
of
is
the rock.
this is Brie Larson, Sydney Sweeney.
Okay.
But on its own, Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
When you isolate that part of the rock, it really shines.
And then there's this part right here.
Mm.
It's just crusty and I like it.
Oh, you know, can we tell us? Can you
I'm
tell
the
a story?
devil,
Can you
and
tell
I'm
a
dreaming.
story? I started to.
But the volume being the same.
Oh, okay. I started to tell Kyle this
Spooky.
story recently, and I didn't get all the details right. So I would like you to share the only time I've ever really seen you be embarrassed on an airplane
Okay.
for being loud.
I don't really. What did I yell?
I don't remember, but you just look so embarrassed. Jay doesn't get embarrassed. He's just not. He's not that guy.
I don't.
Like, here we go. Let's go.
I feel like
Yeah.
it was like even shorter, like a yeah.
Yeah, it was just like something like that. It was just like an excited noise.
Yeah.
He just couldn't keep it in. We were getting on the plane. We're about to sit down. And then
And I know the capacity.
it got a little quiet.
I know the capacity of my voice. I know
Right.
how to get loud.
Right.
Real easy.
Right.
It's not hard for me to do it,
It's harder for you to not do it.
but it's true.
Yeah. You have to try not to be loud. You don't have
Yeah.
to try to be loud.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's fair to say. And on this plane,
I got a little loud, and
just immediately he's like, yeah, and then oh god.
I think it went for me. Like
Like-
mentally, here was the other thing. It was like I'm gonna yell a little bit, and there was like a bunch of people sitting in chairs facing forward,
Right.
and like immediately I could hear my voice back, and I realized I'm in a fucking tube,
Right.
and that's the sound I made in this tube.
You overcooked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh,
It was hilarious just to see your face change
Just-
to
I
embarrassment.
melted a little.
I might never see it again. It was so funny. But,
Yeah, it's pretty rare for someone to see me embarrass myself.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was a fun trip though. That was coming home from
Fucking
my
great trip.
bachelor weekend.
Our flight got delayed twice, and then we were like, one more time, we're going to Disneyland tomorrow.
Yeah, it got delayed. Yeah, it was
delay. Fuck.
like later the same day,
fine.
and then later the
Delay?
same day again.
All right, that's cool. Let's have some pizza. If it gets delayed one more time, I got a credit card. You got a credit card. Let's go to Disneyland tomorrow. And I was
Exactly.
like, you know what? You're right. Fuck it. And then
Yeah.
it was like, delayed. We're like,
Done. And so we
So-
went and we talked to the Alaska person, and then we talked to the coolest person alive. They set us up with everything. They put us in a hotel right next to Disneyland,
Yeah.
which they didn't have to do. They could have put us in the hotel next to LAX.
well, I don't think it's just like the way things go. I think because of our experience, I'm like, we do things the right way or whatever. We were right next to somebody in the same circumstance who was just yelling, complaining.
Oh, she was
at
awful.
the person at the desk.
She was a Karen's Karen.
Are you seriously gonna do that all day? And that's all you can give me. And we were like, yeah, man, whatever. We're patient.
Yeah.
And he was like, if I do put you at this hotel, I can offer you a taxi credit.
Yeah, they gave
so
us
that
an Uber
your
voucher.
Uber ride is free to that location, which was like 40 miles away.
45-minute ride,
instead of being like, anywhere, fuck you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And
That
he
lady
like,
was
yeah, we
awful.
could definitely handle that. We were just chill, and so he had patience to do it, and this lady was crying her tits off.
Yeah, she was making a big old stink. But they helped us out, and we got to they set us up, no harm done, and now we've got a whole extra day to hang out, so we went to Disneyland. Hey, you never told us why you're going to Olympia. Why are you going to Olympia?
I was going to get there.
What is it?
Well, I have a job.
Yeah, a
Does
cool
anybody
job.
know what it is? Pause. Google me.
Google me. Great. I hope they did.
I hope they didn't. I DJ. So tomorrow is Lacey Night Market at the Depot,
Yep.
4 to 9. So I'm going tonight so that I don't have to drive south on a Friday because fuck that.
Yeah, it sucks. We're in the Seattle area, and Olympia's an hour and a half south of here with no traffic. So
Yeah.
Friday, that turns into 2.5 hours real fast.
Whether you leave here at 7 a.m. or 10 or noon or 3.
between like 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. is an absolute no-go. Don't even think about
Don't
it.
even think about it.
What's
And
your,
then,
well, I was going to interject.
yeah.
Rudely.
Yeah, please.
What's your favorite way to pass the time when you're stuck in the bumper to bumper? Like, what do you do?
Favorite way?
Or a way. It doesn't have to be a favorite, but your go-to.
I would say my favorite way is calling friends or family. I'll call my mom or sister, catch up, because it's like,
Yeah.
why not?
It's like you're stealing time.
Nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Second favorite way, YouTube podcasts, because it's like, that's the navigation. I can just kind of watch it while I listen. You
Yeah.
know? Third favorite way, start eating snacks.
Ooh.
Okay.
Love eating snacks while driving. Digging around for because you know I bring snacks.
Snack of choice? Favorite driving snack? If you say corn nuts,
No.
I'll be like, whatever.
Favorite
take.
favorite snack of choice while driving. Well, it's for sure if we're not talking about liquids.
No, liquids aren't a snack. You're just wet. Next.
Yeah.
Jay always has a beverage or three. He's a beveragey guy. It's how he stays wet.
I would say like either a pretzel, like crunchy pretzels,
Yeah.
or
Just a soft pretzel.
like a
Just a soft pretzel.
soft pretzel.
With some vegan
I don't
cheese
know
for
where
you.
I got it, but it's hot and salted. I went to a high school football game recently, and I've got it in the center console.
I get a little peckish on the road. I just look up where's the nearest live sporting event.
Yeah.
Go grab a soft pretzel. Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle.
Thanks, Uncle Bob.
Or a Kind bar.
Kind bar, nice.
Yeah.
I actually didn't know if I had an answer to this, and I do. It's the berry and cheese Danish.
Starbucks.
Nope. Gas station one. Just the cheese and just the either
I don't know
either
it.
it says cheese and berries or berries and cheese. I think it's berries and cheese.
Better than cheese. Better than cheese.
Yeah, I am a little lad who loves berries and cheese and a Danish, and yeah, it's so good. You know what I'm talking about? They're like the most common thing at every gas
If there's
station.
cheese on it, I definitely don't know.
Oh, that's true. It's not on your radar because you're DJ dairy free.
Is it garbage quality gas station food and
Absolutely.
then also dairy? For sure.
Yep.
I don't know about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It is. It ticks both of those boxes. Real thick marker.
Real thick
Yeah.
marker.
Yeah.
Cool.
Kyle, what's your favorite road snack?
Beef jerky.
Okay.
That's a good one. Can I ask what your
Yeah.
jerky choice is? Because I have one that I'm a go-to. I just hate buying it.
Okay, you just answered my question because you mentioned vegan cheese, so you're not a vegan.
No.
Okay,
No. He loves meat.
Love me.
Yeah.
grand.
He's just lactose intolerant.
Oh, cheesy boy. Don't like.
Yeah. So it's not even his choice. He just got fucked.
DJ dairy free.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I love it. That and Slim Jims.
Fuck
No,
a Slim Jim.
Dude, no. Give me a tasty Slim Jim for the road. Or a bag
That's
of
the
Skittles.
opposite. One. That's like the slimiest, pepperiest diarrhea of a jerky.
Childhood favorite.
Snap into a Slim Jim!
There it is.
Yep. This is one of the things that like sometimes causes complications in our friendship when we decide to eat together, because he has very elevated taste buds,
Unfortunately.
and I have the taste buds of a 5-year-old child, and so like I'll be like, "You want to just eat some crackers and cheese?" And like, or just,
It's not cool. It's not like
and
a
cheese
clout
and
thing.
this? Like,
It's just my
I'll
dad was a
suggest-
chef, and so
yeah.
like everything I ate growing up was presented as a good thing. It wasn't just like, here
Yeah.
you go, it's food.
Yeah, but
so
because of it, you're
when
not
I eat-
satisfied
like
by basic
bologna
food.
has never ever been appealing because it's way less good than every other cut. But I'm the
Right.
weirdo in that decision. Everybody else is
Right.
like, bologna is just fucking. I like bologna. Remember bologna?
Yeah. Yeah. Which brings up another food that I love. I'm getting hungry. But I love the daycare hot dogs. There's a company called, it doesn't matter, but they make like the cheap, shitty hot dogs, the crappiest hot dogs you can buy.
I don't know.
They make a vegetarian version of that, and I love them. They're awful.
For me, daycare dogs were my least favorite dogs because they were
Yeah.
like turkey dogs or shit dogs.
It's like the ones that come in, like
Well,
just a standard
I like
Oscar
Hebrew
Mayer,
National
like a
or-
standard Oscar Mayer wiener. That's what I'm talking about. That's a daycare hot dog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Why do you call them daycare dogs?
'Cause
Let me-
they're literally like, if you go to daycare and they make hot dogs for the kids,
This might be right.
they're the
hated
crappiest ones.
Here's the.
They're bologna tubes.
I think maybe this is the reason I hated daycare dogs. They boiled hot dogs,
Yeah.
which is the worst way to do that.
Imagine being a kid and caring how the hot dog was prepared. I can't imagine that.
I can't not
This
imagine
is
that.
such a different life with food. Like, I can't even,
Yeah.
I would never even ask. It seems bad. It seems like the worst way to
Yeah.
do it, for sure. You can boil,
It
you can
seems like-
boil like anything.
It seems like an evil way to cook a hot dog.
It
Like you
does.
want the person eating it to die sooner.
Like you want the hot dog to be mealy and not have any snap to it.
Yeah.
Boil it.
Yeah, you'll eat this boiled
Yeah,
dog.
it's barely gonna hold its shape.
you
when
know,
I'm done with
microwave
it.
dog, you're like, yeah, I just hope he eats soon.
Yeah.
But the boiled dog is like, I don't like you.
Yeah.
And then you probably also like just punch the bun and like breathe into the mustard bottle. You're like breathing into the ketchup to make it extra like warm and watery.
No mustard for me. Just ketchup only.
Well, some kids like mustard.
Yeah, that's true. Mustard looks cool. It's yellow. It's like bright yellow. I always thought it looked cool and tastes bad. That was my take on mustard.
All right, new subject. Looks cool, tastes bad.
Oh, okay.
Anything else besides mustard?
These shoes.
Probably tastes bad.
Looks cool, tastes bad.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. I think American cheese looks cool, tastes bad.
Looks fake, tastes great.
But it looks cool.
And then I think it looks cool, tastes cool. I think it's delicious. Like Kraft singles,
Yeah.
so good.
The only thing it tastes great on, just a good regular American Dad hamburger.
Or
Everything else, don't use it on that.
Well, unless you like it.
No.
Yeah. If they like it,
If you like something, stop.
don't use
stop
it
liking
for
it.
Jay.
If you like it, stop it.
Grilled cheese sandwich, American singles, all day.
All right, I can't fight you on that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
They did a lot of R&D on the commercials on like what a Kraft commercial cheese pull apart
Oh, yeah.
like visually.
Yep.
And for some reason there was a cup of milk in the commercial.
Always.
They're like, you
It's
like
'cause of the
this cheese?
cheesecakes.
There's milk nearby. Please
Yeah.
buy it.
The
The farmers
cheesecakes.
are starving.
Yeah.
You don't dip grilled cheese in milk,
Milk
but it's
is
right
not,
there.
Milk's not involved in my grilled cheese meals. It's not. I'm not drinking it, milk with my grilled
Just
cheese.
imagine when you pull it apart, there's a
Yeah,
milk in
there's
the
milk
background.
nearby. Yeah.
Like if I had a grilled cheese, if I pulled it apart, there'd be a glass of milk, and I would not like it.
I
but
dip it in a tomato soup.
Yes.
That's a good move. You do
Or
that,
a
Kyle?
bisque.
What?
Oh, bisque is better. Are you dipping your soup, your grilled cheese in a tomato soup?
It's the only reason I make the soup.
Yeah, same. He mentioned a bisque. As an adult now, I'll do a bisque instead, and that is delicious.
I honestly, I cannot remember the last time I made tomato soup without a grilled cheese.
It's psychotic behavior.
Same.
Like, what are you gonna do? Just sip tomato soup alone?
No.
Do you hate yourself?
No, yeah, that's a crazy move. I did pitch the idea of discussing our goofball origin stories, because the three of us is three goofballs, and that's why we're here. And I thought it'd be fun to share whatever memories we have early in life. Kyle, when did you know you were a goofball?
Oh, God. Probably, let's see.
It was a religious experience, it sounds like.
Do you guys remember Sockem Boppers?
Absolutely. Better than I remember my own mother.
Yeah, well, do you, Jay? You know Sockem Boppers?
I don't know his mom.
Big inflatable big inflatable fists you wear in your hands so you can punch your friends.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he's
I do
back.
remember those.
Yeah, my good friend Steve Chamberlain, if you're listening, we would put them on and go on opposite sides of the yard and sprint at each other. We called it Sockem Bopper jousting.
Yes,
That's amazing.
And
I've done that.
yeah, and we did one that was incredible where we both leapt into the air at the same time and punched each other perfectly in sync. And as you can imagine, like both of our bodies kind of laid out perfectly in the air, and we landed on our backsides. And,
Yeah.
Oh, it was a very silly, goofy moment.
How much would you pay for a video of that?
I have it, and I will share it.
It
You
seems
have a video?
It seems
I
like
do.
you just
Oh my
described
God.
an Indian movie.
Yeah, I found the little mini DV. I'll figure out how to splice it in.
You need to get that on a computer and edit it too.
Okay, ready? Steady, go! Ah!
We had him too, but it was not the right time because I was like, I don't know, 12 and Jimmy was 7. And like the difference between like 11 and 6 or 12 and 7, that 5 years, too big of a difference. Like one punch, he's on the ground, not fun, not interesting. He would hit me and it wouldn't matter. It was like not that exciting. So we had more fun just fighting without them. I remember when he was really little, like
We just taped up our hands and hit each other till we were bruised.
when he was like 3 to 5, to
See
make
this
my
black lip?
friends,
I'm used to it.
yeah, to make my friends laugh, I would just let Jimmy punch me in the eye. Because I noticed that if he hit me square in the eye, it didn't really hurt that much. If you catch nose
Exactly.
or like cheekbone or something,
Yeah.
but this is all kind of squishy right here.
It's a kid arm.
It's a squishy
It's like this.
4-year-old fist. So he would punch me in the eye as hard as he could to make our friends laugh.
I think I did the same thing. What? If 5 years?
Jimmy was like under 5 when we were doing it, and then I was probably
Difference.
like 10. 5 years difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 and change.
Allison was 8 years younger. Is 8 years younger than me, and I would probably do the same thing.
Yeah.
Put boxing gloves on her and be like, just hit us. She's like
So
2.5 feet tall. And we're like
Yeah.
kneeling down, like, do it.
What's your goofball origin moment? Your oldest memory that confirmed to yourself that you're a goofball?
I think my first one is not real. I think I made it up based on stories.
Sounds fun. Still, let's hear it.
At my grandma's house, my cousin who was older than me was put a chopstick in my diaper and was like, run out there and act like a bumblebee. And so I did. I was like, I'm a bee. But I don't think I actually remember that. I think
if
that's
that
a
is
story.
real, then you went back into the room and thought to yourself, well, I'm set for life.
Yeah.
Got this cracked.
Yeah.
That's really adorable. Thank you for sharing.
That is hilarious.
That's really funny.
Do you have another super early one that you know is real?
For sure.
What's that one?
Yeah. 2nd grade, we were all reading a story. I think it was probably about the internment camps or something.
Cheerful.
2nd grade?
Where did you grow up again?
The internment camps.
So you're reading about home.
Yeah. I don't know what we were
part of
reading
the
about. It was
wassail.
boring. It was too boring.
Yeah.
It was probably exciting.
Yeah.
Not to me.
No.
I was okay with silent reading time until, ADHD goes,
Totally.
this isn't it anymore.
Right. This sucks.
And because there was nothing else to do,
Yep.
I just jumped from sitting onto my chair and yelled, I'm Batman! And it was so disruptive. Everybody had to stop reading, and we had to do a whole thing about how that's not okay. It was a whole moment of don't do this while reading. It wasn't like, okay, cool, go back to reading. It was like, nope, the lesson of the day is changed because of that.
That tracks so
Yeah.
well. That's amazing. I love that.
And I was just like, Even bad attention's good.
Yeah, I was forced into the game by my sister. She would
Yeah.
dress me up and make
She
me
knew you were-
perform with her.
Built for stardom.
She knew. She was probably jealous.
She's like, you're gonna need to dress a little cooler when all these eyes are on you, buddy.
Yeah. No, so when we were really young, my sister,
You
she's
need
like
to trim up a little, hun.
she's 2 years older than me, and she liked performing. She liked singing and dancing, and she was good at it. And then, but I was her opening act, and so like she would be like 6, and she'd be like, okay, I'm gonna go sing "You Are My Sunshine" in front of the whole family, and they're all gonna like shower me with praise, obviously. But I need you to kind of like be my opening act. So can you just like go, I don't know, just like spin around in circles naked or something? I don't care. And like, just go say this stupid funny thing.
He was
or
like nailing windmills.
yeah. So she would just like, it was up to me to open all of her little acts. And so I would just go out there and act silly, and they all laughed about it. And so
she
I
was
was like, great.
This kid's got talent.
Yeah. Well, but then
Hey, you know that thing that we were looking for? Found it.
my 6-year-old sister. No, but then what
She
would
called
happen?
Kyle, actually.
Right. Kyle's been around longer than we know he's been around. But she would, the problem would be sometimes I would be enjoying it because I'm like, oh, they love watching me fail to do handstands. I'm not done doing this then. And then she'd get over it and she'd have to push me off stage like every single time.
They love watching me fail doing this.
Like I never got to do anything cool. It was always just like,
He was
go
like,
be a
he was like,
goofball.
watch me doing that for the 6th time. I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah, so that was before school for me. I wasn't in school yet. So, yeah, I remember that. And then I remember once I got to school, immediately realized I was a class clown, and it was more interesting to me to make my friends laugh. Or
Did you
making the
get class
teacher,
clown in the yearbook.
yeah, making teachers laugh was always more exciting than making my
100%.
friends laugh.
Because that is like the sign.
Because
of
like you
know
can't,
where
I'm
the
not in
line is.
trouble if you laugh. Like I
here's
can't
the thing.
be in trouble. If
You know
laugh.
that there was that kid who kind of was also looking for what you're looking for, but just goes a little bit too far.
Yeah.
Teacher hates him,
Right.
and you're like, yeah.
Exactly.
You
We
suck.
had those kids.
I don't.
I could walk that line.
Troy Porter,
Yep. Troy Porter.
always in the principal's office, not me. He was doing pretty much what I was doing, just a little too much.
Yeah.
I knew the line.
I don't remember
Troy
who
Porter didn't know the line. He probably still doesn't. He's probably
He probably never learned.
probably still pushing the line. But that's the thing. The teacher, you're the authority. You're telling me where the line is. I
Yeah.
got it. We see eye to eye because you knew in their back of their mind. They're like, all right.
Yeah. I didn't get in trouble that
You
much
get it.
because I could walk that line. Like I could make my teachers laugh. I was cheeky about it. I didn't have like brutal timing like the one time you did with your Batman thing.
Yeah.
That turned into a whole new lesson, which is hilarious.
Whole new lesson.
But I remember convincing teachers in like, I don't know, 3rd grade, something like that, to get rid of quiet reading time and have it be out loud reading time.
You convinced the teacher.
I suggested it. I was like, can we read out loud? We could read the same thing. And then they were like, okay, because they don't care. And then I was like, can I read it? Can I be the one?
They really don't.
And so like, anytime, remember popcorn reading? Where it'd be like,
Yeah.
you read a little bit and then you yell someone else's name and then they have to keep reading from there. Did you ever do that?
Imagining that everybody else is on the same intellectual journey you are. And like, yeah, this one. And that person's like, fuck.
I wanted to read like I would have read.
I was so down.
Yeah, I would have read for 2
I like
hours.
acting
in
as the
class.
characters.
We
That
have a
like,
podcast because we like the sound of our own voices.
Zach. And then Zach's like, shit.
Yeah.
And then everybody goes, ooh. Ooh. Shouldn't have called him.
I remember feeling really bad because I had a classmate read applauses as applesauce while they were reading out loud. And I lost my shit. I couldn't keep it together. And I embarrassed them. And I felt so terrible because I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I was gone.
He mixed up the words applesauce and
the
applause.
book said applauses, but he said applesauce.
That was Brian's fault.
That's adorable, though.
it is.
Those are fun words to mix up.
It's funny, but
Fuck that.
I laughed more than I should have. Yeah.
No, you probably laughed the appropriate amount.
was like older though. It was like 6th, 7th grade. So there should have been some decorum on my part.
No.
No decorum?
No.
Okay. But
Decorum
then
doesn't start till you're 20.
That's fair, actually. Decorum doesn't
What are we
start till you're
talking about?
20.
Kids
I
are
think
mean
that
for a
tracks.
reason.
Yeah. I like that. That's why we're goofballs. That's
Yeah.
our origin stories.
Also, being the older
Kyle
brother of-
full sprint punching. Jay potentially running around with chopstick in his diaper. If not, definitely standing up in the middle of class on his chair or on the table.
Yeah.
Chair or table? Don't remember.
chair.
On the chair, yelling, "I'm Batman."
Yeah.
Cool thing to yell, by the way.
First-
you could have done a lot worse.
Maybe.
For your first joke. You know, your first public appearance. And then I was forced to do it by my sister. Opening act. Thanks, Kelly. Boosted my confidence. Genuinely. Like, I was acting like an idiot in front of people a whole bunch when I was really little.
The
and
more
it-
I get to
and
know
it didn't
Kelly-
make my life worse, so great.
The more I get to know Kelly and your relationship, the more I can attribute her to your character.
Totally.
Like,
It
oh,
makes a
you're
lot of
this
sense.
guy? Why don't you try this? Why don't you try this out?
Yeah.
Hey, why don't you give this a whirl?
Yep. That
And you're
was
like,
it.
got it.
I remember another thing too is I used to call and make like appointments for her because she was afraid to call places, and so I'd be like 8 years old and
Calling Claire's.
I'd call and make an appointment for her to get her haircut, so that whoever's on the other line would hear a for sure single-digit year old boy be like, "Hey, I need to make a hair appointment for Kelly at 2:00 like on Saturday."
They're like,
And,
hello, and you're like,
Hello?
yeah, hi, this is so-and-so salon.
My sister needs her haircut.
Okay, do you have a time? When?
11. Oh, sorry. 11 Friday.
the breathing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was a phone call.
I probably did a better job than that, but it was, yeah, it was a thing.
Were you also doing handstands while...
We're doing failing to do handstands. Do you think should that be one of our sketches we do?
You doing handstands?
Yeah, failing to do handstands because I still can't do them.
It should.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It should.
Okay.
Yep.
We can do that.
Started off with this.
It should.
We'll splice it. We'll splice it right in.
Yep.
You guys can't hear me whispering in the mic, but I'm saying splice.
Splice.
Must be nice to be wearing those headphones.
Oh, does that work on the side of the microphone like that?
It does, but not nearly.
Not as good.
No.
Okay.
Oh, not a corn cob. Oh, Jesus.
But that's just how I want my
Mm-hmm.
corn touched.
Yeah.
That's your explanation.
Yeah.
That's rock solid.
Like my corn.
Beautiful. Should we wrap this up?
I think you should. I think we did a really nice job for testing everything out.
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and...
Hey, thank you guys for listening to our podcast. If you listen to this experimental practice version, you're such a sucker. You should have waited for the real one, you stupid jerks. But I appreciate you anyways. So make sure you catch us on the next one. I'm trying to ramble long and make Jay sit in the position he's in for a really long time before he talks. Jay, you got anything for the people?
I'm just so thankful.
Yeah, that's your thankful posture, isn't it, bud?
Give me more attention. Thanks.
There you go. See you next week.
Love ya.